Ask not what we all be can do for you. Ask what you can do for we all be.
And so when you stop and think about the bombing of the Boston Marathon.
Yes, sir.
Now, did you hear them say an American won for the first time? You know how many people around the world didn't know that was an African that had got citizenship in America?
Wow. That's details.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
And now I live in Massachusetts, right? So when I see this, I call my wife, Bill, and say, I give her the code. I mean, lock down, keep your eyes open. And 2 names I told her to watch. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology, because they do stuff there that make Hitler blush. And watch the nuclear plant in Plymouth, Massachusetts, because that might be a decoy to blow up the nuclear plant. So I called a friend of mine Tuesday after and said, hey, man, can you give me some information on the nuclear plant? And he called me back in about 2 hours and said, you got something here. The nuclear plant was closed down on Saturday. Now, the run is not till Monday. So who has the power to shut a nuclear power down? But the government. Okay? Now, all at once, there's a cop shot in his car asleep at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Nobody's told us why they killed him. He's asleep. He wasn't chasing nobody.
Right.
Now, the day that it happened, we looking at it on TV because you got to look at it the first time because a lot of stuff get out accidentally. So they switched to the governor, Deval Patrick, black man. They said, Mr. Governor, when did you hear about it? Here's what he said. Oh, I heard about it 15 minutes ago. How'd you hear about it? My daughter called me. Here's the governor of a state. And the biggest news that's happening around, double good because you got people that race from around the world. And the governor found out. I mean, he's in charge of he's over the state police. They work under his authority. They guard him 24 hours a day, and somebody didn't call them and tell him. He heard it on TV.
Wow.
That his daughter called him and said, So now it gets real nasty. Now, I want you to watch this now. Some of you all listening, you're going to have to Google this. So they send 2 FBI agents in there from D.C. to take over the investigation. That means no cop, no local, city, state cop can hold a press conference on their own or can deliver information to the press. Do you know them 2 cops? 2 weeks after they got back here to Washington, D.C., they died? They said they was doing helicopter training and both of them fell out.
You got FBI, right? The FBI agent?
Yeah. Yeah, you can Google it. It'll be right there. 2 of them. In Norfolk. There's in Norfolk. And just like Bin Laden, we all know Bin Laden was killed in in December 01. They say, was the president? No, they don't tell him nothing. And so the night when the president said, we got him, then they made a mistake. And in 30 minutes, they had a couple of thousand people in front of the White House. How'd they get there that quick? With professional signs that was made.
Right, exactly.
Now, wait a minute. That Sunday night, it was a baseball game in Philadelphia. On the free channel. Every Sunday, they have to run a baseball game for people who don't have cable. And so they switched to the Philadelphia baseball park. And they had the big screen and the folks were singing, God Bless America, America the Beautiful. and cheering and clapping. The ball game was in the 9th inning, tied 1-1. Now, is that 9-1-1?
Yes. Wow. White folks and their numbers, man. It's numerology, man.
The game takes place, man. Well, they don't know the numbers right, because if they did, they'd know what's coming down.
Oh, wow.
Numbers don't lie.